Hey guys, Mike here from Filament Innovations, and we're currently in the final stages of our Kraken large-scale 3D printer build. So for today's episode, we'll take you around the machine and just show you some of the highlights and some of the stuff we've done here on the Kraken. So one thing we want to talk about is the extrusion system that we chose for the machine. Here on my right is the Pulsar from Dye's Design. It's an FGF pellet extruder capable of 5 to 7 pounds per hour. And on my left right here is a Typhoon, our filament-based extruder capable of 2 pounds per hour using filament. The nice thing about the Typhoon, it's actuated by this ball screw right here, so that way the customer can lower it below the Pulsar, print with it, and then retract it back up and take it away from the Pulsar, so that way we have to worry about any oozing with this when it's being printed. For the Kraken build, for the X and Y linear motion system, we're utilizing lead shine closed loop NEMA 34 motors. And for the actual motion system, we're using a Fuyu FTB17 belt system. This is a 30 millimeter wide polyurethane steel reinforced belt on two very large linear rails that travel back and forth. The additional linear rails give the machine more stability during its linear motion travels. So we did something a little differently for this build. Our customer wanted onboard pellet storage. Now we know some customers will hook up just the hose for the pellet feeding system in a bin, pallet, whatever. Our customer for this build wanted an onboard pellet-based storage system. So we actually just used a beer fermentation tank. The beer fermentation tank allows our customer to throw the pellets right in, gravity comes down in a conical form, they have a simple on-off valve here that they can use to swap out pellets when needed, and then Venturi from Dye's picks it up right here and shoots the pellets right out using compressed air all the way to the Pulsar. This way the Pulsar is constantly fed with pellets from our onboard system. So right now the Kraken is about 98% done, everything's operational. The only thing we have to do yet is check torque specs on the bolts, do some more test prints, and clean up a little bit of loose ends on the wiring. But beyond that, we're done. We want to say thanks for following this build and look forward to introducing some new 3D printers from Filament Innovations in the near future.